All right, NFL. All right, NFL Nation, NFL fans. We got some NFL news for you today. I'm gonna do it all in one video, and we got some Bears news at the end of this video that I am very shocked and saddened by. But anyways, let's get into it. We start off with today is the deadline for the franchise tags, and we have saw that first bit of news is the New York Jets have franchise tagged running back Breece Hall. That is a 1-year deal worth $14 million. And then shortly after that, we saw that the Cincinnati Bengals would not be using the franchise tag on, and shortly after that, shortly after the Jets franchise tagged Breece Hall, we saw that the Cincinnati Bengals would not use their franchise tag on defensive end Trey Hendrickson, which means he is free, which means Trey Hendrickson is free to sign with any other team. And then just a little bit ago, I got the notification that the Indianapolis Colts franchise tagged Daniel Jones, which is 1 year, and it is $37 million. And then the last bit of news here, I am very saddened by this news. It's Chicago Bears news for you guys. Obviously, for years the Bears have had a crappy offensive line, and one of the key pieces to making that offensive line better was getting a center. We have never had a legitimate center, and we finally get one last year when we signed Drew Dalman to a 3-year, $40-some million contract. And our offensive line was our offensive line this year was the best offensive line that the Bears have ever had, really. And then Drew Dalman let the Chicago Bears know today. Drew Dalman let the Chicago Bears know today that he is retiring. I don't know what to say. I'm at, like somebody else said in a video I saw that they did, I'm at a loss for words here. I don't know why. I mean, he's only 27 years old. He's only played 5 years in the league. Something tells me this isn't just him retiring. There has to be something behind the scenes. And it can't be something to do with the Bears. It has to be something with family or something to do with family. Maybe his mental health. Maybe he just doesn't want to play football no more. I don't know. But he just basically stole $40-some million from the Bears, which I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. But yeah, once again, Drew Dalman has retired from the NFL. That sucks. So to recap, the Jets franchise tagged Breece Hall 1 year for 1 year. To recap, the Jets franchise tagged. To recap quick, the New York Jets franchise tagged running back Breece Hall 1 year, $14 million. The Cincinnati Bengals will not use the franchise tag on defensive end Trey Hendrickson, so he's free to so Trey Hendrickson is free to sign wherever he wants. The Indianapolis Colts used the franchise tag on quarterback Daniel. The Indianapolis Colts used their franchise tag on quarterback. The Indianapolis Colts used their franchise tag on quarterback Daniel Jones, and that is a 1-year deal worth. That is a 1-year deal worth. That is a 1-year deal for Daniel Jones worth. That is a 1-year deal. That is a 1-year deal for Daniel Jones. That is a 1-year deal for Daniel Jones worth $37 million. And then lastly, Chicago Bears center Drew Dalman has retired from the NFL. That center was a key missing piece for the Bears offensive line. We're going to be good for the next 3 years. That offensive line and Drew Dalman at center this year got us over the hump. Our offense was pretty much set. Now we got to find a new center. I don't know who we have at depth back there, but we shall see what happens here. A lot of people in the draft. A lot of offseason to go yet. So, yeah. Hopefully they'll go find someone just as good. Not the news Bears fans wanted today. The news I was hoping for today with the Bears is that we were going to get a trade done with the Raiders for Max Crosby. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, that sucks for the Bears, but what can you do? That's your NFL recap for now. Talk to y'all on the flip side.